Welcome to Journeys of Faith. The title of this audiobook is The Life of Saint Margaret Mary Alacoque and the Sacred Heart Devotion. It is narrated by Bob and Penny Lord, and the authors are also Bob and Penny Lord. Thank you.
Hello, family, and welcome. We're Bob and Penny Lord, and we thank you for joining us as we share with you the life of a very special friend of Jesus, a super saint, Margaret Mary Alacoque, through whom our Lord Jesus gave us the promises of his Sacred Heart.
Margaret Mary Alacoque was born in Charolles, a farming village about 20 miles from Paray-le-Monial, on July the 25th, 1647. Little did her family know when she was born how powerfully the Lord would use her one day, nor did they have any idea that she was to be the instrument he would use to bring about devotion to his Sacred Heart and the 9 First Fridays.
Our little future saint was baptized 3 days after she was born in the little parish church of Charolles. Between the ages of 4 and 8, she spent much time at her grandmother's chateau. The saintly woman taught her the faith, greatly influencing her future walk towards Jesus. At the age of 4.5, Margaret Mary made a vow of perpetual virginity in front of the statue of Our Lady in her godmother's garden. Margaret Mary, first as a child and then as a young adult, spent long hours on her knees adoring our Lord Jesus, present in the Blessed Sacrament in her far-off parish church.
She later wrote, "Without knowing what it was, I continually felt the need to say these words, 'Oh my God, I consecrate my purity to you.' I did not understand what I had done or what the word vow meant either any more than what chastity meant. My only desire was to hide in some forest."
The first 9 years of her life were filled with joy and a family steeped in spirituality, praying the rosary and going to Mass together. But this was to come to a devastating end when her father died. After his death, her whole family was left under the control of her father's brother.
As their home was jointly owned by her father and her uncle, Margaret Mary, her mother, and 2 brothers were forced into a life of servitude, their uncle taking over control of the property, his family treating them worse than servants. By the grace of God, Margaret Mary was sent away to the Poor Clares of Charolles, where at age 9 she received First Holy Communion.
Margaret Mary was strongly influenced by the nuns and the stories they told of the saints at the convent school she attended. Considering all nuns to be saints, she watched them closely, believing if she became a nun, she too would become a saint. This special time was to end for Margaret Mary when at 11 years of age she became ill and had to return to her home.
She was struck down by a crippling rheumatism that would confine her to the prison of her bed for the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?